So... Ooh. Let me know if it's a bit loud in comparison to me. Hello, Trista. I would need to speak for you to be able to tell what my volume is in comparison. It's a bit loud in comparison to me. Okay. Is that better? Does it sound... Is that better, or does it need to be lowered even further? I would assumedly need to keep talking, but I don't know what to talk about at this point. It didn't really change. Is that better now? It does audibly sound lower to me now, so that might be preferable, I guess. Maybe a bit too low. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Okay. Skipping first time scene on. Why would I want that? Why would I ever want that? Why would that default to be on? Oh, there's easy modes. Should provide just the right amount of tension. So did that save my settings? Yeah, okay, cool. The dialogue might be a bit loud.
The Somnium Files, nirvanA initiative.
That's fine, because I'm probably not going to be speaking very much while people are talking. Okay. We got about 2 hours before I've got to get ready for prep. Oh. I like... Nihongo de something. I can't read this kanji. And I definitely can't read these. They both say Chinese, but I assume one is Mandarin and one is Cantonese, but I could not tell you a single thing. Oh, the widget system! Remember that? Oh, the half-body serial killings. That's exciting. I was very tired today, and I don't know why. Tomorrow will be weird because there's apparently a scheduled internet maintenance, I believe, so there might just be another Tetris 99 stream because I'll have no idea when I'll be cut off or when I will even be able to start. We will find out. Start game with this text language. This cannot be changed later. Really? That is such a strange restriction. I mean, I'm never not gonna want English, but that is... Okay, you're asking me this again, are you? This can be changed later. His story is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual people, organizations, product names, and locations are coincidental. A Strange Tale. The 10th of February or the 2nd of October. Converge Chapter 0. I don't know how I'm supposed to read this, if I'm using the American dates or if I'm using British dates. Oh, God.
Where am I?
You okay, Ryuki?
All right, let's keep going. Next question. In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
Half god, half beast spirit. Would you like to view the tutorial? Yes. Inspecting people and objects will progress the story. Hello, Chisera. No, I don't know this either, Trista. You can freely move the cursor and camera. First, look around and set the cursor on objects that interest you. A door. A stepladder. A camera. A long table. These aren't interesting options. A monitor. Green text simulator too. A monitor. A signboard. In viewing person, options and look will be displayed. By choosing a topic from the options, you can talk to them. By choosing look, you can observe the person.
That's the answer button for the quiz. Why don't you press it?
Tama, you mean this button?
Yeah. You'd better hurry, or the other teams are gonna answer before you.
That's not gonna happen. It would appear that I'm on a quiz show as one of the contestants. The person asking questions must be the host. But why is he all blue? Maybe he's feeling down. Boss. Who are you?
You feeling all right there, Mr. Ryuki?
Why do you look like that?
Look like what?
Can I hear the question again?
How about this? I'll repeat the question for you, okay? In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability? Now remember, the other teams can press their buttons too if they know the answer. It's that button right on top of your table.
I've gotten the impression they don't really know. He seems to be the host. Well, I'm gonna talk to the boss first. What am I doing here? Where am I?
What? You're joking, right? What are you talking about?
What am I doing
Just press the button already. You see that button on the table, right? Push it and you get to answer the question.
here? What was the question?
In
again?
Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability? If you know the answer, spit it out.
I don't know the answer. Why am I being forced to do this? I'm being stressed out. Access many options such as file, flowchart, and options from this menu. This game has autosave, but you can also save the game whenever you want, which I probably will do. If you want to exit the game, you can go back to the title screen from the top menu located on the bottom left. Sorry. Change Thomas' costume and receive life counseling. That sounds reassuring.
There we go! Team Popo was the quickest. And your answer is?
In Indian mythology. I mean, it's Gandharva, but I'm gonna say Date.
Huh?
What?
The answer is Gandharva. Okay, let's keep going then, shall we? Next question. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
Yes?
What?
No, not you, Mr. Ryuki.
Ah!
This question is for that person on the other side.
Who was that?
What a strange quiz.
You think so? Seems like a normal quiz to me.
Thought I heard a voice
Yeah.
just now.
Yes.
The new Cyclops serial
The
killer?
questions in this quiz aren't aimed at you, Ryuki. They're for you. On the other side.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Fair. Boss is sitting next to me. Why ask about
Hurry
that?
now, your answer, please.
This show.
This is the Face-to-Face Special, a 6-hour quiz show live stream marathon.
6-hour quiz show!
Have you forgotten? The question is whether or not you're familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings. Easy, right?
The host is all blue.
Oh, and Team Popo presses the button. You must be ready to answer. Ah, but before you do, I want you to take this question very seriously.
Oh, because you know I didn't take the last question
The
seriously?
new Cyclops serial killings, the incident in which many victims got their eye gouged out in murder. Are you or are you not familiar with it?
This will determine if we can dig into the details of that incident in the coming 6 days.
In other words, we're asking if we can give you spoilers for the first game.
But don't worry. Even if you don't know anything about it, it won't affect how you progress through this game.
The Cyclops serial killings and what you're about to experience, they have nothing to do with each other. Promise.
So please, just tell me honestly. Are you familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
Oh, I can't click on anything. I can't click on boss at least. I am!
Are you sure? Don't be lying now.
What?
Let's give you a simple test, just to make sure. The one who resolved the new Cyclops serial killings was Kaname Date of Abyss. On the final day of that investigation, someone was shot in the leg by the culprit. Who was that someone? No need to give me their last name, first name only, please.
Oh! You want me to type it? Fuck you!
Oh, not bad! You're correct!
It was Mizuki.
But you could have just gotten lucky. How about we go for one more round?
What do you mean I could have just gotten lucky?
Who is the true culprit of the new Cyclops serial killings? Answer with just the first name again, please. Let's have it.
Date. What?
Are you kidding me? No! Are you sure you really know? Well, even if you didn't, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
It has no effect on how you progress through this game.
It won't spoil the fun either, so don't worry.
Oh, did you hear that sound? That means the next question will be the last. Are you ready? A precognitive dream is a dream that lets you see the future. But these precognitive dreams,
Are they really? Truly? Real?
No, well, at least not according to the last game.
It can't be.
What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh, I didn't want to see that. Well, at least it's not that violent. Here's a key.
Be careful, Mizuki. I've detected a biological response.
Iva.
3 o'clock. Distance of 315 feet. In the middle row of seats.
Jesus Christ. Wasn't ready for this. During the story, with the power of Iva, you can gain special visual information. Right now, you can use zoom plus night vision mode functions. Select zoom to inspect the enemy in the audience seat.
It's a device that records the lap times for runners. It can display time in increments of 1/1000th of a second.
Focus. We've got more important things to deal with.
Sorry.
You're the one who inspected it.
It's a display board showing lap times. There's a giant monitor here. Stadium lights. Ground is covered in turf.
What the? Are they really gonna shoot us without warning like that?
It would have been stranger if they announced their intentions first.
Who's the target? Where are they? It's too dark and they're too far away.
Calm down, Mizuki. You can use my functions.
Functions?
Remember your training?
Oh, right.
Remember your training.
Iva, zoom in. Night vision mode.
Roger that.
I don't see anyone.
Voice acting could be louder. Okay. Don't you think it's wonderful that you're talking about it? Yeah. This is Iva's room. You can communicate with Iva, ask for life advice, or dress her in different clothes. Costumes added. Kimono set, monochrome set, B horror movie set. An experienced AI will give you advice.
Worried about health?
No?
Really? Worried about relationships?
I'm not human! That's right.
Really? Is there someone you do not get along with?
Finally. Why is there no... Okay, all humans are brothers.
Huh? Anything wrong back home?
I'm sick of this. But this isn't what I wanted. I'll turn up the voice volume.
I, the Somnium Files, nirvanA Initiative.
Just let me know if it's still too quiet.
Where'd they go?
I'm still detecting a living organism. They must be hiding somewhere.
Use the X-ray next.
Understood.
Found you. Who is that?
Identity unknown. Judging from their figure, they appear to be female.
Ah, so she's jealous, huh? I bet that's it. Why else would another girl target me?
You can't think of any other reason?
Well, sure, but I'm really cute, you know? That's why other girls don't like me much.
I am fairly certain that has more to do with your personality. Mizuki, load Evolver with a stun grenade round. You should be able to knock your opponent unconscious by detonating it near them.
Got it.
The child's got a gun!
Okay, it's ready.
I will display the aiming reticle. Take aim and pull the trigger.
On it.
What's with this girl?
Where did she go now?
Detecting the target's footsteps. They seem to be heading toward the stadium exit.
Ugh, can't let them get away.
Mizuki, wait. Even you won't be able to catch up to them. More importantly...
There's something there.
Yes.
Hey, that's...
You recognize him?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'll never forget. It's...
Who is this man?
the left half of his body. His name is Jin Furue. I remember it clearly. 6 years ago, at Studio Devaita.
Okay, so Mizuki's 18 now.
The right half of his body.
Six years ago.
Ryuki, what's wrong? Pull yourself together.
Boss, where am I?
Don't tell me you were sleeping. Who falls asleep in the middle of a live stream?
Ah!
Mr. Ryuki, you're working under Boss, right? Boss, have you been giving him vacation time?
She's probably working him to the bone on his off hours, too.
I resent that. That is not true. I just have him scrape the stratum corneum off my heels every once in a while. Hey, Ryuki. Are you sure you're all right?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Ah!
Mr. Ryuki is awake. Let's get back to it, shall we? Here we go. Next question. Which Taoist symbol, shaped like interlocking black and white commas, represents the origin of all things?
What the? out.
What are you standing around for? Get the lights!
Yeah, I'm on it.
Jesus Christ. I would have to assume so, Trista. A holographic boundary line.
It's snowing, but it hasn't piled up yet.
Yeah.
By the way, Mizuki, there is something that has been bothering me.
What's this?
This is the field before law enforcement arrived. Notice anything peculiar?
No, nothing in particular.
The turf runs a considerable distance and is wet from the snow. If someone were to step on it, they would leave a trace. However,
there aren't any footprints.
Indeed.
Then how did the body...
Unknown. Perhaps they descended from the sky, or rose up from the ground. Or...
The second one was very unlikely.
They teleported here.
Teleported?
I was joking. Do not take it seriously.
There isn't a trace of any disturbance on the field, so how did the body get here? It's where the spectators enter. Empty seats. The stadium lights. The giant monitor here. Anything else? There's not much to look at in this place. Just who is he? You're...
What? You really don't know?
Oh, what pretty lips you have!
I'm Detective Ushidera, Special Investigations Office, MPD. I don't even have to ask about you. You're Mizuki Okira, 18 years old, a high schooler attending Sakiba High, the all-girls school, right? Ah, but Okira is your former name. You've been adopted by Date, if I remember correctly. You were at the studio when the other half of the corpse was found.
So I take it you were there too?
Yeah. Back then I was on the investigation team. Though you were 12 at the time, so I can't blame you for not remembering me.
Your lips.
I heard you became a special agent at Abyss. That boss lady got her claws in you, huh? This little girl gets hired as an investigator. Huh. Guess they'll take anyone they can get. Times sure have changed.
Abyss is a particularly special organization. Mizuki was hired via what might be referred to as extra-legal measures.
Thank you. Thank you, Iba. No, boss hasn't aged very much, no. But I suspect there may be reasons for that. Know anything?
I should be asking you. You're the one who discovered the body, right? You were also at the studio 6 years ago when the other half was found. Quite a coincidence, don't you think?
What are you trying to say?
Why did you come here?
I got a Nile message. It said, HB Stadium. That could only be referring to the case 6 years ago, right?
The half-body serial killings.
I need to know more about that case. It changed my life. Forever. So that's why I came.
Iba's trivia. Regarding Mizuki's smartphone, if it gets reception, I can connect to any network. I can make... Oh, that's wrong. I can make calls and send and receive messages on Nile. Mizuki says, I don't want you to know about my private life. If I leave my eyes closed, you won't be able to see it, right, Iba? Which is why she still carries her smartphone around. I definitely have clothes that I've had for the last for at least 6 years, just because I haven't outgrown them. The turtleneck I have is one of the oldest things that I have in my wardrobe. About the Nile
Who
message.
sent the message?
I don't know. It was sent from an account that signed up with a fake name. Someone must have wanted me to discover the body.
Someone?
Maybe the culprit.
Why would the culprit do that to you?
I don't know.
There is one more thing we don't know. The masked woman who shot at us earlier. Who could this person of interest be? And why did she try to kill you?
During investigations, Ibra and Tama talk. Trivia and additional information will be displayed on top of the screen. This is just a bonus feature, so you don't need to read it to progress the game. Oh, I like it though.
I
Any
haven't
leads?
found anything yet. Though there is something I didn't find that's particularly interesting.
The footprints.
Bingo. There isn't a single footprint on the field that doesn't belong to someone here. So just how did the culprit do it?
Is a detective called Ushidera. Any leads? There isn't a trace of any disturbance on the field, so how did the body get here? Evidence marker. Boss, she's my direct superior now. Why are you here?
Do know I'm the commander of Abyss, right?
Right, but that's why I'm asking. Isn't it a bit weird for you to be at a crime scene in person?
This case is special. I saw it too, 6 years ago. The other half of the corpse.
At Studio Divita.
And the HB case is still open, even after all this time. The reputation of the whole department hangs on this case.
By HB case, she is referring to the half-body serial killings. So named because the victims' bodies were cut in two. The culprit is known as Terror. Their identity is unknown.
What a horrible name.
6 years have passed since Terror first made themselves known, but we have yet to find any promising leads.
I already know that. You don't have to explain it.
Regarding Terra, tear has two meanings. Tear, as in tears when you cry, the other tear means to rip something. The culprit of the HB case is more a reference to the latter. By adding an to the end at the end of tear, we get Terra. About Date.
Why? What is it?
Well, I was just wondering if he contacted you or anything.
I would have let you know right away if he did. Date was caught in that explosion 6 years ago.
And has been missing ever since. Date's body was never recovered from the scene.
He also wouldn't have looked like this.
Don't worry. I am positive it would take more than that to kill Kaname Date. I am certain he's at the Hot Springs District in Atami or someplace, spending his time in leisure.
If he is, I'd go down there and drown him in that boiling water myself.
Date is an Abyss special agent who lived with Mizuki until 6 years ago. He's Mizuki's adoptive father. Back then, I was Date's partner on investigations. I was nestled in Date's left eye socket. Ever since the explosion 6 years ago, he's been missing. Will you let me investigate this case?
Of course not.
What? Why not?
Because you're only 18, Mizuki. You're still a student at Sekiba High.
But I barely even go now. I graduate in a month. I hardly have any classes left.
The point is, you're still a student.
Then why did you let me join Abyss?
Because I thought you had potential as a singer.
I assume your gargantuan strength and combat ability were a factor as well.
But you're basically still an intern. You've only been training for about a month. It's way too early to put you in the field.
The cop from the jurisdiction. Did you find anything?
No. I just started investigating, really.
About the body.
Weird though, isn't it? He got killed 6 years ago, but the body shows up now?
Aren't you cold?
Nah. The lining has heating wires in it, so I'm warm. Oh, thank you for the concern, though.
What follows is a game where you investigate crimes whilst going to school, maintaining a good social standing, and the appears in a day-to-day lifetime game. An inspector is checking something. Do you recognize the body?
Of course, ma'am. It's Jin Furroway. I don't think there's anyone in our generation who wouldn't recognize him.
Oh, he's supposed to be fucking, like, Steve Jobs.
He was famous until he passed away. Well, even after he died.
And 6 years ago, I was part of that investigation too.
Were you at the studio by any chance?
You don't remember? We did talk for a bit.
Sorry, don't remember. You don't leave much of an impression. In a good way.
In a good way?
Oh, she doesn't know the doesn't know his name either. Ask his name.
Wow, I'm honored that you'd ask. My name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh? It's nice to meet you, Kagami.
It's Kagami. Kagami. I told you it's Kagami!
I know his name already, and I don't think I need to ask again. I think I know his name already. I probably don't need to ask. His name is, what was it again?
Hey, what's your name again? Hey! Hello? I know you can hear me, Kagami.
So you do know my name.
By the way, what's with the map?
This is a high-level organization in the police department. You do technically outrank me, ma'am.
Huh. Really? But you don't need to worry about the formalities with me.
What? For real? I can be casual with you?
Do you want to get your ass kicked?
Sorry. Sorry, ma'am.
How's the investigation going?
I've finished gathering DNA samples. It's being sent to forensics now. I'm sure the results will be out shortly.
I will get the more shocking facts out of the way first. The estimated time of death is approximately 9 hours ago.
What?
What? 9 hours ago?
It is currently 9 o'clock, so that would mean he was killed around 12.
Wait. Hold on. 6 years ago,
Hold that thought. There's more. As you can see, the body was cut in two. There are no other external wounds on the body. It appears that he was sliced in half while he was still alive.
Oh my god!
As for what was used to cut him, I am sorry, but that cannot be determined.
What do you mean?
Judging by the cross-section, it is clear that it was not a blade. It could not be a laser or pressurized water either.
Then what was it?
As I said, I do not know. The body was cut at the molecular level. There is hardly any blood left in the body. It could be speculated that the corpse was left with the cut section facing the ground. However, there are no traces of any blood flow on the ground. Therefore, it is clear that he was murdered at some other location.
His body was cut at the molecular level about 9 hours ago.
Would you like to check the corpse with X-ray mode?
Yeah. It's unlikely, but maybe the right half of the body is buried in the ground.
You could simply flip the body over.
No way. I don't want to see that cut. Especially not down there.
In that case, how's this?
Thanks. I see now. That body is definitely just the left half.
I can see the skeleton in the body's left half. I can see everyone else's skeletons too. Where are we in the timeline so far? The flowchart will allow you to check the flow of the story in branching points. This will be populated with the chapters as you progress the story. When you select chapter from the destination list, you can jump to different points in the story. You are here. Converge, Chapter 0, A Strange Tale. February 10th. Okay, so it was February 10th. Oh, I should have started playing this last month. Check the performance review of police works, check grades and rewards. You can check your evaluation by performing certain actions during the story. Achievements will be unlocked and your inspector rank will go up. Higher ranks earn better prizes. Interesting. Well, I have no idea what I'm looking for here. File. Will allow you to check key terms and information. This will be populated as you progress the story. Persons, 6 years ago. No one. Okay. Persons, present. No one. There's nothing in any of these. Appendix. Forward. This document was written for Abyss investigators. I, an Abyss office worker, am the author. I have collected information from AI balls and selected information that I thought needed additional explanation. This might contain information that you already know, but it is included here just in case. Investigations are dangerous. You might lose your memory due to an accident. You can use this to regain your memory if that happens. It is amusing. Abyss. The acronym for Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. They are located in the 6th basement floor of police headquarters, and as their name implies, they dive into the human brain to investigate criminal cases. They are supposed to be a private secret organization, but they became known to the public during the new Cyclops serial killings. However, they are still unofficial, underground, and not to be spoken of. Intern. Remarks, but you're basically still an intern. Short for internship, but is usually the training period when entering a company. It also refers to the training itself and the trainee. I wish we had a cute intern. X-ray vision. AI balls are equipped with X-ray vision. The X-rays are not shot out of the AI ball itself. There is actually constant radiation raining down on the Earth from outer space called space radiation. AI balls utilize this space radiation, which includes X-rays, to use X-ray vision. It functions similar to an X-ray exam at the doctor's, so unfortunately no underwear, naked ladies, or first chakras can be seen with it. Evolver. Mizuki, load Evolver with a stun grenade round. An exciting, voltaic, versatile gun is given to all Abyss investigators. Evolver is an acronym for this gun, Evolver. By using magnetism, it is capable of shooting many different kinds of bullets. Mizuki's Evolver is unique and called the Evolver MC, MC meaning Mizuki Custom. Forensics. It's being sent to forensics now. I finished gathering DNA samples. Forensics performs appraisals and inspections and develops new technology. Jurisdiction. Jurisdiction refers to where an incident happens and which police officers are in charge of that incident. For example, if something happens in Tokorozawa, Saitama, the Tokorozawa station will take care of that incident. Sinker. Person who sinks. Sync. Sync is short for photosynaptic neurocoupling. The act of going into someone's brain is syncing. Because the sinker goes deep into the subconscious, the term is a play on words of sync and synchronize. I'm Detective Ushidera, Special Investigations Office, MPD. Special Investigation Force which specializes in cold cases. Okay. Dvaita. The name of a video capture studio. It's derived from the Hindu word for dualism. Nile. Remark location. And SNS service. I think that is a mistake. An SNS service that allows for communication via message or voice via smartphone, tablet, or PC. You can even get ASET stickers. Make sure you get those right away. Popo. There we go, Team Popo was the quickest, and your answer is a nickname for police officers. It's meant to be somewhat derogatory. Wait, there's still more stuff in the file? Which file? Oh, the manual, okay. the bonus menu, you can use eyeballs to purchase bonus content. By progressing the story, when your rank increases, content will be added automatically. How to find eyeballs. Clear Somnia with more than a second left. Find hidden eyeballs in Somnia. Make a selection in Somnia. Raise an eyeball to adult. Don't know what the fuck that means. I want to be on this case no matter what.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Please, boss. I have to. This case is...
Can you not give me the puppy dog eyes? You know I'm weak to the puppy dog eyes. Fine. But promise me one thing. Swear to me that you won't do anything dangerous or illegal, no matter what.
Yeah, I swear, I swear!
And one more thing. I am your superior. You should address me with a little more respect.
10-4, boss man. I read you loud and clear.
Do you?
What is there to interact with still? Oh. What was the corpse face?
Definitely Jin Furuwe.
Yeah. The same face we saw 6 years ago at Studio Divita.
Jin's right half.
Jin was a young industrialist. He was quite famous and often made media appearances. This cannot possibly be a stranger who happens to look like him.
Six years ago, Jin Furuwe's body was discovered in Studio Divita. And now, his left half was found here at the stadium. And yet his time of death is 12 o'clock today, which means that half his body was alive very recently. What the hell is going on? My brain is doing cartwheels trying to figure this out.
Aiba?
Hold on, did Aiba just appear?
Yeah.
Wait, let me put my earphones in.
Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Sorry for the delayed introduction, but I am Aiba. I'm an artificial intelligence called an AI ball. I'm a high-tech AI eyeball and also Mizuki's partner. I'm usually placed in Mizuki's left eye socket, but I can also appear in her vision. This image is sent directly to Mizuki's brain via her nervous system. That unfortunately means that only Mizuki can truly appreciate my beauty. She's also the only one who can hear me. However, by using a special pair of earphones, others can hear me, but still not see me. It looks like Aiba is standing there. What if Jin had a twin brother?
I looked into Jin Furuwe's family background. Not only did he not have a twin, but there is no record of him ever having siblings.
What if he was still alive with just the left half?
What?
I mean, the heart is in the left half of the body.
I get it. You think they might have sewn the body back together.
No, there are no traces of that. And, were you two being serious? You do realize the cerebrum, brainstem, and spinal cord were completely severed in two?
What if the body was frozen?
There are no signs of him ever having been frozen. That half-body was definitely alive until just recently.
What if the right and left half belong to different people?
I, of course, did consider it a possibility. But both faces match perfectly. The rest depends on the DNA results.
I have no idea what's going on.
Hello, Congo.
But this case is definitely connected to the incident 6 years ago.
Which means the half-body case isn't over yet.
6 years ago, I was 12. I obviously wasn't in Abyss then. I wasn't part of the investigation at all. I didn't know much about the case. I did see some of the investigation documents during my training, but the information there wasn't much better than the information on the internet, so I couldn't get the full picture.
Hey, Aiba. How much do you know about the HB serial killings?
As you know, my knowledge of the case is about the same as yours. Due to the explosion 6 years ago, I lost all of my memories from a few days before that point. And due to poor connection, I was unable to send or retrieve any backups.
What about you, boss?
Same for me. Ryuki was the one on the case at the time. I don't know anything other than what he reported.
What about the stuff he didn't report?
I'm not a psychic. How would I know something that he didn't tell me?
Aiba, where's Ryuki now?
I've determined the location from Toma's GPS. Currently, Ryuki seems to be in Golden Yokocho.
Open. Once you can move to a different area, the map will be displayed on the bottom of the screen. Okay. No one to talk to. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it shows the general location of everything. Okay, so the stadium is here. Golden Yokocho. Big camera. There are miscellaneous decorations hanging from the ceiling. Big monitor. It's a show sign that says "Faith to Face." The faith, the faith, the faith, the face. It's a podium used by the host. It's a monitor for watching the contestants. There are 3 spots for the contestants.
Fray to free?
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain. Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free.
What's with that QR code?
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system. We're having issues getting online.
What? Come on.
What? You got a problem with that?
No, not at all.
Fight for freedom, huh? I hate his head. He's so vile, Kongro. Show lights. Holographic boundary line. Heavy door. Step ladder. A long table. Pot on the top of the long desk? I don't like that you changed the term you used. It's the man who was hosting that quiz show earlier, Andy's Kameji. His name?
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andy's Kameji, I think.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda. He's a comedian.
I'd never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
And I suppose you can do better, asshole. What do you know about comedians? Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy. And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
I've known Tama for more than half a year now, but I still have a hard time understanding what sets her off. I had no idea that was a sensitive subject. If you play Minecraft too long, you'll end up just like him. Where am I?
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki? This is Studio Devaita in Minato Roppongi. It's a rental studio mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing.
About that quiz show.
Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared. I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world tuning in on the internet, is in shock right now.
Go back. MyBTV is a live streaming internet service for PC and smartphone. The quiz show Face to Face is one of the shows. It's a mildly popular show with everyday people as contestants. Where's the staff of the
They're
show?
being questioned by the police in the waiting room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police too?
Well, yes.
Abyss is a high-level investigation police agency. They don't get along well with regular police officers and often have a hard time getting them to share information. Her name is Mizuki Date. She's a 6th grader.
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
Where is Mr. Date?
I don't know. I'm not his guardian, you know. He got all giddy about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzu on that Reika chick's fat thighs.
Reika is a hostess girl Date has been eyeing. She works the hostess bar TF Blau. Unfortunately, I've never met her, but according to Iba, she looks like a giant stone lantern or an old oil drum. Those are both references to the first game. What are you doing?
What? Isn't it obvious? Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask. So...
Do you know the victim?
Of course. Jin Furue, right? I've seen him online a bunch of times.
She's trembling. Her name.
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and...
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November. You read the reports.
Yeah, so I know enough about what happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
Oh, by the way, this case and the new Cyclops serial killings are not related, though that is just a hunch. You don't need to worry about that. Are you okay?
Does she look okay to you? I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already.
Do you know the victim?
Teleportation.
Oh my fucking god, of course you'd say this.
What?
That body teleported here from a parallel world.
But
only half of his body was able to make it through.
I thought they fixed your brain.
That's why he was split in half.
Jeez.
An evidence marker. Momo Kumakura.
His name is Moma Kumakura. He's a leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Ujisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Who was the man sitting next to you?
Oh, you mean Shinpei.
Shinpei?
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name. He was one of our members until just recently.
Was?
Yeah, he went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet. He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere.
Do you know the victim?
Anyway, it's real fucked up. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely. That bastard. Scaring Tessa like this. Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
The skinny one, Trista. Tessa is Iris's nickname. Iris is an internet idol who goes by Aset, but her biggest fans call her Tessa, meaning Moma is... Boss, I report directly to her. Why are we here?
Hey, what's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
No, it's nothing.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki show. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun. but immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, "Sorry, something came up."
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Boss tried to go home, but the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to.
Who's in charge of this case?
Well, there's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
What? Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. You might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
About the body.
It's Jin Furroway, no doubt about it. He was like an advisor who represented the young talent. I saw him a lot on the news online. This is so strange. Why just his right half?
It's a police officer from the jurisdiction. Any new intel?
Please, don't rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
Okay.
Looks like he's just standing there to me.
Yeah.
About the body.
Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere? It's hard to believe, but...
How are you?
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might! Half for all! We are full-time heroes!
You okay, Mr. Ryuki? I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
No, he's probably not. Ryuki can oftentimes, get weird like this. He isn't doing well mentally. One of my jobs is to support him. Maybe he's from HQ?
We work in the same building and you don't know my name. Can't blame you though. You're new. Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera. I already know all about you. No need to say it. Kurita Ryuki, 23 years old. Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21. Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into Abyss last summer.
How do you know all this?
It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boss.
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and Boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy. Yeah, Boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
The references are a bit more modern now. I mean, this released last year, Was it last year or was it 2022? Hongro would know.
Unfortunately, nothing yet. HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found. What if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
Have you been talking to Iris?
No?
An inspector is checking something.
I'm just an inspector. Why would you want to know my name?
We're both going after the culprit together. I'd like to get to know you.
Wow, what an honor coming from someone from Abyss. My name is Kagami.
I see. Kagami. Got it.
It's Kagami. K-A-G-A-M-I. My name is Kagami. I told you it's Kagami!
I already know his name. I don't think I need to ask it again. I'm pretty sure I know his name. I probably don't need to ask. His name is, what was it again?
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, come on. I'm sure you actually remember.
Oh, right. I remember now. You're Mr. Oshamambe, aren't you?
That's not even close!
Do you know the victim?
Jin Furue? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter.
Oh, I forgot about Twitter.
He cuts through all the BS of the modern world. He's insightful, inspiring in a way.
How's the investigation on the body going?
Well...
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
Easier said than done. Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs. Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid!
What do you mean?
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
So? Well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
I'm fine. I've seen worse.
Anyway, you're in the way.
Fine.
Well, there you have it.
So in other words, you don't have anything.
The estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago. Today is February 10th, current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Okay.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result, leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper?
For example, something with 0 thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
So this is going to be a little hard to understand, so feel free to skip this if you'd like. Among scientific bonds, there is the intramolecular bond, which uses electrons to bond, and the intermolecular bond, which is bonding of molecules themselves. Intramolecular bonds are stronger than intermolecular bonds, so when something is cut in half, it is usually the intermolecular bonds that is severed. However, Jin Furue's body was severed at an intramolecular bond level. That's it for the science part. Please continue to enjoy the main story. What the world happened yesterday at 6?
The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furue, 29 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd.
What a fucking name!
He's also an executive at several IT firms, consultation companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies. His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author. By the way, Ryuki, there's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me. It's hard to see from here, so here's the image I took earlier.
What's this?
It's an enlarged picture of Jin's temporal region, near the back of his head. It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma.
I can see that.
In other words, there's bruising. I think he got hit with a blunt object.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably, but I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself. And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half. There are no other visible wounds besides the head trauma. He must have been cut in two while he was alive.
There's trace blunt force trauma on the back of Jin's head. Seems unrelated to the death. But...
Wait.
What is it?
This might not be related to the case, but I just thought of something. Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
He's missing one of his back teeth.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root. Judging by the impression left in the gums, it looks like it was removed just recently.
Shut up, Conqueror.
Ryuki, I've got a connection. The QR code link. It leads to a ViewCube page.
ViewCube.
ViewCube? You mean...
Yes, the video streaming site.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Okay. Open it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please open it?
That's better.
Ah! Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. Reminds me of when I watched The Lawnmower Man.
What's wrong, Ryuki?
Oh my god.
Hey. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
What the fuck? Team Zero Escape presents. Ugh. AI, the Somnium Files, nirvanA initiative.
Oh, it's Brahmin.
You are familiar with it?
Yeah, I've been here a bunch of times. Ryuki is supposed to be here?
I'm certain of it.
Okay, let's go in.
Is there a reason why Date looks like he looks in the first game, Congo? If there is, don't spoil it for me. Oh my god. It's a counter. The menu. A refrigerated case, mostly alcoholic beverages inside. There are posters and flyers stuck to the wall. A liquor bottle. Adults don't change very much once they hit a certain age. It's the same reason Boss looks the same? That doesn't answer why Date looks the same. It's a big stock pot. The freezer door. A list of recommended dishes. No, because Date didn't end the game in the same body, is what I'm talking about. It's empty, other than... a round stool.
It's a picture of Ganesha, the Hindu god. Ganesha is worshipped as the god of wealth, especially by merchants.
Picture of Ganesha. Okay, that's fine then, Congo. That's all I wanted to know. I was curious as to if there was a good reason. Well, it might not be a good reason, but... a houseplant. Restaurant door. An oil drum. A beer bottle case. Mugs on the table. It's gonna be a bad reason. Persons 6 years ago. Mizuki. Mizuki Date, sex female, age 12, birthday the 6th of July, profession 6th grader, likes tonkotsu, monja, eel, metal pipe, iris, dislikes raw fish, perverts, hobbies, raising cleone, collecting Adore Rabbit merch, skills, martial arts, all. Overview. Her father and mother, Renju Okiura and Shoko Nadame, have passed away. She's been adopted by Kaname Date and uses his last name. She sometimes assists Date when he needs fighting power. Gets along well with Iris, Amane, and Kizuna. Ryuki, name. Kuroto Ryuki, sex male, age 23, birthday 18th of October, profession Abyss Special Agent, likes justice, duty, loyalty, Date, dislikes evil, cheating, wicked thoughts, lies, demotions. I don't know who that is either, Trista. Hobbies, collecting convertible marker. Skills, parkour, gun fu. Really? Overview, a highly educated rich boy hired right out of school. He lost his parents in a plane crash when he was young. He had been living with his younger brother until he too passed away when he was still in high school. He's lived a hard life. Tama. Name, Tama. Sex, female, according to settings. I mean, I assumed that was the reason. I assumed that was the overall reason, Congro, but I was wondering if they gave an in-universe reason as well. Age 0, birthday 30th of April, profession investigation assistant, likes comedy, anything perverted, S&M, A10D, A10D1F. I don't know what that means. It looks like it's hexadecimal, but I don't know what that would translate to. Dislikes dense people, dishonest people, bad liars. Hobbies, watching comedy videos, tanning, horse racing. I don't like how her tiny version has, like, boobs. I noticed this on her little portrait in the bottom left, but it makes me uncomfy. Skills, bondage, wax play, spanking. Overview, a eyeball, an autonomous robot with an advanced AI. She's usually in the shape of an eyeball and resides in Ryuki's left eye socket. She assists Ryuki by gathering information, connecting to networks and databases, and using her X-ray and thermographic functions. Oh, the other thing I wanted to ask Congo, if I got either of the questions wrong when it asked me to remember things from the first game, does that prevent it from including the references to the first game? Or is it just making, or did it just make fun of me for forgetting? Kameji. Name Yoneharu Enda. Sex male. Age 46. Birthday 12th of April. Profession comedian. Likes Ferris wheels, things that spin, bow ties, family. Dislikes Odin, super hot baths, electric shocks, spicy food, pie. Pie! Hobbies. Game commentary, short clip submissions, survival games, skills, quizzes, one-liners, self-proclaimed. Overview. A former quiz king turned comedian. His stage name is Andy's Kameji. He has made some TV appearances but isn't very successful. His money troubles led to a divorce from his wife and he now lives with his son Shoma. Jin. Name Jin Furue. Sex male. Age 29. Birthday 29th of August. Profession businessman, writer. Likes unknown, dislikes unknown, hobbies unknown, skills unknown. Overview. CEO of Music Food Company Limited. He held high positions at various other enterprises. He was also a writer and released some of his essays to the media. His right half was found at Studio Divita. Boss. Name Shizue Kuranushi. Sex female. Age 43. Birthday 21st of December. Profession commander of Abyss. Likes wine, gourd dolls, anything shiny, and black. Dislikes tidying up, nuclear families, ex-boyfriends, her superiors at HQ. Hobbies frequenting host clubs and kabukicho. Skills finding weaknesses and exploiting them to ensure total obedience. Overview. Ryuki's direct superior as well as Date's old friend. Her mood changes on a daily basis. She gives off a carefree vibe, but she's as cunning as a fox. Iris. Name Iris Sagan. Sex female. Age 18. Birthday 26th of October. Profession Sekiba High Senior. Internet idol. Likes singing, dancing, the occult, Mizuki, friends. Dislikes scary people. Hobbies singing, dancing, game commentary. Skills runs really fast. Overview. An internet idol affiliated with Lemniscate. Her idol name is Aset, but her fans call her Tessa. She has tons of close friends like Mizuki, Kizuna, Amane, and Ota. These are the 6 years ago profiles, Cafe. Yeah. Moma. Name Moma Kumakura. Sex male. Age 48. Birthday 28th of September. Profession chairman of Kumakura Yakuza family. I said Date for the second question instead of Saito Kongro. Likes, loyalty, chivalry, Gandhi, Puff Puff, Aset. Oh, okay then. Well then, we'll probably read these profiles and then I will redo this first part and get that question right. And we will continue from that. But we'll just finish reading the profiles and then we'll probably end it here. Which was a very short stream, but I'd rather not get too far if I need to redo that correctly. Because I got the Mizuki question right about how she got shot in her leg. I didn't expect a second question. I wasn't expecting a test. Dislikes, old customs, unreasonable traditions. Basically the same thing. Hobbies, watching ASET videos, collecting ASET merch. Skills, shooting, sleight of hand, beatboxing. Overview, the leader of a Yakuza group trying to clean up their act. That being said, he is also connected to the criminal underbelly and has access to information that even the police don't know. Shinpei. Name, Shinpei Wagai. Sex, male. Age, 24. Birthday, 14th of September. Profession, a former Kumakura. Likes, ass. Erotic novels, his boss. Dislikes, police, his big brother, animal cruelty. Hobbies, training dogs, video editing. Skills, squinting really hard to see through the censorship. Overview, he was once a Kumakura but recently left the group. When Jin Furue's body was found at Studio Divita, he was sitting in the contestant seat with Moma. Detective, name Mikoto Ushidera. Sex male, age 42. Birthday 4th of January. Profession police HQ detective. Likes caramel, chocolate, biscuits, ice cream. Dislikes threats, foxes. Hobbies, mobile games. Skills, can use cling wrap without messing it up. Ah, that's a good skill. Overview, a detective from police HQ investigating the murders. Having found multiple culprits of cold cases in the past, he is known as the Melter. I mean, I get it, but it's kind of a weird nickname. Inspector. Name, Araya Kagami. Sex, male, age 30. Birthday, 20th of July. Profession, Inspector, Police HQ Forensics Division. Likes ear picks, dandelions, afros, Kesser and Passaran. Don't know what that is. Who's Brad? Dislikes cilantro, ginkgo, people who don't remember his name. Hobbies, train surfing, extreme ironing. Skills, playing dead. Overview, his previous VA. Oh, okay. A talented inspector, he was assigned to the case by Police HQ due to his impressive skills. Supposedly he's really handsome under the mask. Rip, Brad Venable. Unlike Kagami, your name will never be forgotten. Oh, that's kind of the game. Persons present. Mizuki, name Mizuki Date, sex female, age 18. Birthday 6th of July, profession Abyss Special Agent Sekiba High Senior, businesswoman. Likes Iba, Iris, Metal Pipe, Evolver MC. Dislikes raw fish, porno meg collectors. Hobbies, raising Cleone, collecting an Adrabbit merch. Skills, beating up bad guys, motorcycle riding. Overview, even though she's a high schooler, she was hired as an Abyss Special Agent by Boss. Iba. Name, Iba. Sex, female according to settings. Age, 12. My dad was the president of Hololive. Yeah, I know. Age, 12. Birthday, 9th of November. Profession, investigation assistant. Likes, insects, spiders, crustaceans, AOF5, 5301B63F. Ugh, someone translate the fucking hexadecimal for me. Dislikes, passing I am not a robot tests on websites. Hobbies, dancing, sympathizing with salmon. Skills, hacking, fluoroscopy, voice imitation, 3D modeling. What was the first one, Cafe? Oh, it's Mizuki and Date? Thank you, Kongro. What was Tama's hexadecimal code, Cafe? Overview. A-Eyeball, an autonomous robot with an advanced AI. She's usually in the shape of an eyeball. She assists Mizuki with her investigation. Does not remember anything from the case 6 years ago. Boss. Name, Shizue Kuranushi, sex female, age 49, birthday 21st of December, profession commander of Abyss, likes wine, gourd dolls, anything shiny and black. Yeah, you can say it, Cafe. Overview. Ryuki's direct superior, Mizuki's adoptive mother, and Date's old friend. Really? Mizuki's been living with Boss. Okay, it's Ryuki. Okay, that's fine then. Her mood changes on a daily basis. She gives it. Yeah, okay. Okay, so she adopted Mizuki when Date disappeared. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so the only difference here is the overview. Police HQ Special Investigations Detective. His department specializes in cold cases. 6 years ago, Oshidera was in a different department, but since the HB case was unsolved, he moved. Inspector. Why is the hobby now trained surging? Overview. A talented inspector. He was assigned to the case by Police HQ due to his impressive skills. He's looking for a girlfriend but addicted to dating apps. Ujisaki. Tama. He's the leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Ujisaki family. A Yakuza group located in Akasaka, Minato Ward, Tokyo. Akasaka? They are roughly 1,000 strong, including subdivisions. They are known for illegal gambling, money lending, illegal trade of drugs and firearms, human trafficking, and the underground bloomers trade. It probably wasn't Cafe. View cube. Ugh. Yeah, that's fair, Congro. Explanation. A globally popular video streaming service. Those who release videos on the service are called VTubers. It's currently the #1 job elementary school children want to do when they grow up. Kumakura office. He's the leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Ujisaki family. Explanation. The Kumakura group is a secondary group of the Ujisakis. Unlike the Ujisaki, they strive to be a cleaner organization. What the hell is a clean Yakuza organization? Section 2. Detective. Metro PD Major Crimes, names Ushidera. A police department which handles murder and assaults. There are 9 sections. Ushidera was a member of Section 2, but since the HB case went unsolved for 6 years, he got moved to sections which specializes in cold cases. Hands-on. Boss, but then again you have a reliable partner with you. I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation. Hands-on assistance is not sexual innuendo at all. Nope! Fray to free. The video contained in the QR code on the signboard. At Abyss we call it the QR video. I don't want to watch it again. Police HQ. Police headquarters, okay. Oh, it records all the trivia, that's cool. There's actually not that much trivia in this. It's only 61 and I've gotten a lot of them. Well, I'm gonna save, but even though... I will need to open it again just so that I can get the proper thingy. So, I will be back having answered the answers correctly next week. I would like to stream this tomorrow, but because of the unspecified timing of... It is tomorrow, let me double check that. Okay, so it is tomorrow that there is internet maintenance. Okay, so... Check my BG3 files. We're gonna test it after the podcast, probably, Cafe. But yeah, so there will be maintenance at some time tomorrow. So rather than play this and have the chance that this gets interrupted, I'm probably just gonna try and stream some Tetris 99. Something with no stakes at all. Alrighty. Thank you everyone for joining me. I know this was a short stream, but I will need to get through everything we did today once more to make sure that I got all the answers correctly. Get all the answers correct, and so that it doesn't affect how the game is presented to me, and act like I don't know what happened in the first game. Don't call me that, Congro. Have a good day. Bye-bye.